Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Brumstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle but get stopped. That run goes nowhere. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. That's reeled in. It's Moss. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
It's 3rd down, opening drive of this conference championship game. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
And on 4th down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a 1st down.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the 1st down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the
what the
wideout.
fuck was that?
He's got it with room to run.
What is he?
He's
Come
in the
on,
clear.
man. What should I be talking about?
Touchdown, Tigers. They were not going to catch him that time. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Gonna run it. It's Williams.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw. It's Carpenter. Screen to the receiver in the flat. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quick throw caught over the middle. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Look out, room to run here. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And the point after is right down the middle. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Auburn.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT puts him in front by 7.
That makes the score Auburn 14, Baylor 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance and moved to a touchdown. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They'll run it from the gun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Looking to pass. It's Carpenter. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
It's now 2nd down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Wow, they pull out the screen here. I like the call on 3rd down, but let's give the defense a lot of credit for being able to recognize that and bring him down short of the 1st down. It's all about timing and execution for that screen play to work for 3rd down to be able to pick up that 1st.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Play-action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back, it's Carpenter. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. That strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. He gets loose. Got the 1st down and still motoring. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Carpenter. Defense is coming after him. Great move there. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the 1st down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick.
Refuses to go down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. 1st down, we're going to throw the ball. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two, and that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
He's going to take off here. Able to convert on 3rd, sets up 1st and goal, the 8th. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Carpenter. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense scoops it up. Touchdown, Auburn. The defense produces 6 points. Potential momentum shifter. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Oh, they can't bring him down. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. To throw, it's Carpenter. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that play.
They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run up the middle. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And it's a direct snap. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down. The Wildcat produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Play action here on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack sets up a second down and long. We'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Moves out of the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. To the air, it's Carpenter. The pass rush closing in. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Direct snap. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. Gets the first and still running. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Direct snap. He finds some space. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. Here comes 4th down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Running with purpose. Loose football. The offense would retain possession late in the game. That would have been a crushing turnover. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? To the air, it's Carpenter. Makes a quick grab. When they bring him down, that's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. It's a quick grab. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looking for a late, deep throw. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He's got room to run. Past the 30. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. They bring him down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions.